everyone, welcome back to my channel, your go-to place for all things books. I'm Lily and I'm so excited to dive into today's book review. If you love epic fantasy with a touch of romance and adventure, then you're in for a treat. Today we're exploring Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. If you were excited to hear more, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to stay updated with all my latest reviews. So now grab your favorite drink, settle in and let's get started. Before we jump into the summary, let's take a quick look at some important details about Iron Flame. This book falls under the fantasy romance genre, combining elements of magic, adventure, and heartfelt moments. It's aimed at young adult readers, making it suitable for teens and up. The book was published on November 7th, 2023 and was brought to us by Entangled Publishing. Get ready for a full adventure with a hefty 540 pages. Look at how thick the book is. Depending on your reading speed, you're looking at about 12 to 15 hours to finish it. If you enjoyed An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir or The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, you'll likely find Iron Flame just as engaging. Now let's dive into the world of Iron Flame. Don't worry, no major spoilers ahead. The story picks up where Fourth Wing left off, continuing the journey of our protagonist, Violet Sorrengail. As she navigates the challenges of her destiny, she's faced with fierce rivalries, unexpected alliances, and a love that threatens to change everything. In Iron Flame, we continue to follow Violet Sorrengail, who has survived the intense trials and emerged from the tumultuous events of Fourth Wing and is now facing an even greater challenge. As the narrative unfolds, Violet is now a seasoned fighter and is grappling with her increasing responsibilities as a dragon rider and also as a leader. The stakes are high as she faces not only personal changes but also external threats looming over her world. The book explores various emotional and physical battles as Violet navigates her relationships with her fellow riders, particularly with the enigmatic and often brooding character Xaden Ryerson. Their dynamic deepens amidst the chaos of war, rivalry, and unexpected allegiance, adding layers of complexity to their interactions. Violet's journey is marked by her determination to protect her loved ones and uncover the truth behind the war that threatens her home, and we get to know more about the backstory. Alongside her friends and allies, she delves deeper into the lore of their world, uncovering secrets about her family's past and the history of dragon riders. This quest for knowledge leads to thrilling encounters as well as moments of introspection that challenge her views of loyalty, love, and identity. With multiple subplots involving other characters in the assembly of riders, Iron Flame expands its scope to explore themes of betrayal, friendship, and sacrifice. As tensions escalate, conflicts with rival factions arise, leading to breathtaking battles and heart-wrenching choices. The narrative skillfully balances intense action scenes with quieter moments that allow for character development and emotional growth. As Violet confronts both metaphorical and literal dragons, she must decide what kind of leader and person she wants to be, culminating in an epic struggle that tests her resolve. Now, let's break down some strengths and weaknesses of Iron Flame. First, I'd like to talk about the things I really liked. Yarros excels at creating a vivid world filled with intricate details. The magic system is well developed and the setting feels both real and enchanting. Violet's character grows significantly throughout the story. I appreciated her determination, resilience, and growth. The emotional moments are beautifully written, Yarros really knows how to tug at your heartstrings while navigating themes of loss and love and courage. Now to the things I didn't like so much. At times I found the pacing a bit uneven. There are parts of the book where the action slows down, which really tested my patience because I'm definitely seeking non-stop excitement. So yes, a few parts could have been tightened to maintain a more consistent pace. With many characters and subplots, the story felt overwhelming at times, and I struggled to keep track of all the intertwined narratives, especially because it's been a while since I read Fourth Wing, and that's why I sometimes prefer to wait until the series is complete so I don't lose track of the things that happen. Although most secondary characters are well developed, a few could have benefited from more backstory and screen time to make their roles more impactful. And while the romance adds depth, certain tropes felt bit familiar because I read a lot of books in this genre, and that's why it made parts of the story a bit predictable to me. Yeah, that's all. It's really picky. So now the question is, should you read Iron Flame? If you're a fan of gripping fantasy with strong character arcs and emotional storytelling, then absolutely. While it does have its pacing and complexity challenges, the strengths shine through, making it a worthwhile read. And me personally, I really enjoyed this book so much. And if you read Iron Flame, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you love or find challenging about this book? I'd really like to know. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and share it with your fellow book lovers. And hey, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out any of my future reviews. And don't forget to check out my other reviews. Thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Happy reading. Bye.